sacrifice!
Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Team Video Game Gnosis here to help you choose the right whiskey and video game for you.
Alright guys, so today we're going to be checking out some Ohishi whiskey. This is another rice whiskey similar to the Kikori, and this one is finished in sherry cask. And we're also playing some Guilty Gear Strive on the PlayStation 5. So yeah, my wife's cracking that bottle open right now. She's going to pour us some glasses here.
We tried Guilty Gear. This is the first try.
Right, so I'm picking out my character, Saul Bad Guy. I mean, what an original name, you know? Alright, thanks. So once again, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any future whiskey reviews or video games. Yeah, like my wife stated in the beginning, we want to help you make an informed decision when buying whiskeys, so yeah.
Okay. This is a little pricier whiskey, a nicer one. We thought we'd try for you guys. Let you know.
So I'm going in on the nose here.
Okay. Right off the bat, though, I noticed it's a bit darker.
It's much darker than the Kikori, right? Kikori is another rice whiskey.
Right.
That we recently did.
This one, sherry cask. Let's see.
It's really full-bodied on the nose here.
Ooh, yeah, it's strong. It kind of has like a sweetness in it.
It has a wine note.
Oh, yeah,
it is. Sherry. Yeah, I get it now.
Yeah, but I get kind of a fruitiness too, and like a sweetness, like a honey kind of sweetness.
I can see that. Quick note on the game here. I mean, the animation in this game is incredible. It's almost like watching an anime.
Yeah, really.
In some ways.
So far, it's been consistent with the different characters and whatnot. In the
Look at the
modes.
special. Kablam!
A little bit
Slash!
of DBZ for you too.
Do you want to go in for the taste first, or do you want me to go in for the taste?
Keep going. I'm gonna know a little bit more.
I'm gonna have you read something real quick. You know, I'll read that after. I'll go in for the taste. All right.
I'm predicting sweetness. I'm kind of getting like a pineapple-y.
I'm going in.
Pineapple on the nose. Let's see.
Wow.
Ooh, there's a lot of flavor.
Whoa.
Okay, you go first. This is cool.
This is really complex.
This is different.
It's really complex.
Yeah, it's like wine and whiskey.
It's like wine.
This is more. This is what I was talking about. The sherries. Yeah. I can't remember the other ones we tried.
Yeah.
This is what I mean.
Yeah,
you remember?
Yeah. This is definitely wine and whiskey.
This is cool.
Literally.
Okay, what notes are you getting?
On the taste?
Yeah.
I gotta go in again. Because it was literally just wine and whiskey.
Okay, I get like a wine, and I know that's so generic, sorry guys, like a red wine kind of, like a sherry. And then I also got like a spiciness. I got like a spice, like kind of like a bourbon spice for me.
I get that on the end.
Okay.
I'm getting a lot of grape on the initial taste. It's like grape jam.
Yeah.
On the forefront. It's almost like the rice is, you can't even tell it's a rice whiskey.
Yeah, this one's different than the Kikori.
Oh, the Kikori was
that
like...
we recently reviewed.
The Kikori to me tasted more like sake.
Yeah, or mirin. Yeah.
It's like sake.
Right.
Yeah.
So that one, if you folks haven't seen that video, we were saying it's kind of mochi.
Yeah,
kind of
sweet
taste.
mochi
We got like
taste.
a mirin.
Smell, scent.
Yeah.
Slight mirin scent.
So this is totally different.
Can you see what the alcohol percentage is on that bottle?
Yeah, this one is
42.3%
alcohol.
Okay.
But it says distilled from rice.
Right.
So that's pretty cool.
42.3%. Pretty cool. Not bad. Pretty good so far. Really sweet. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's definitely a sweetness like
desserty. It's desserty.
Yeah, it's kind of desserty, kind of nectary.
I get the nectar too. Yeah. The honey. I see where you're coming from with the honey too. Now on the nose.
On the nose, I get like pineapple, but on the taste, I didn't find it. Let me get one more sip. It's definitely more full bodied. This is like I want to say I'm almost getting like, you know, from Elijah Craig, like how you get like the chocolate
Yeah.
I'll get the chocolate, especially like after the glass is finished.
Yes.
I kind of get like a dark chocolate on
Okay.
the like tasting.
I'm going to go in for the tasting on her.
Let me think about that a little.
Okay, the chocolate.
Like I think it's more.
I got
like
a hint. I got a hint of it. I got a hint of that dark chocolate.
kind of aftertaste. Like,
I definitely
I got it
I definitely
initially.
get what you're saying. Let's look at some of the info we found online about it.
yeah.
So this is from a website, grcimports.com, and they talk about the Ohishi Distillery. It says Ohishi is the closest distillery to the source of the Kuma River. The Kuma River is one of the 3 fastest flowing in Japan and is renowned for its superior water quality. The Ohishi Distillery is blessed with fertile soil and clear underground water, elements of an environment in which it upholds tradition but is always open to experimenting with new approaches. They use 30% of rice grown in their fields. Okay guys, so I'm going to say a Japanese word. I hope I don't butcher it. It is Go
Hayaku Manishi.
Go Hayaku Manishi, which means 5 million stones rice. So Go Hayaku Manishi rice. The Go Hayaku Manishi rice is grown in Ubu Yamamura using an organic farming method that involves the use of koi carp to control weeds in paddy fields.
Oh.
They combine it with a mochi rice from Kumamoto Prefecture as a main ingredient. With about 1,200 sherry and brandy casks, Ohishi Distillery puts a lot of effort into maturing its product over a long period of time. Ohishi Distillery makes a wonderful whiskey that is sold in export markets only and is not to be considered as a Japanese whiskey. Huh. It is a whiskey that is distilled, matured, and bottled in Japan. That is awesome.
Huh.
Let's see here. So we're drinking the sherry. So another excerpt. How do you say it? Excerpt here on this site says, Ohishi single sherry cask whiskey distilled from rice and is matured fully in fresh sherry casks. Each cask is hand selected by the master distiller Oishi-san. It's very similar to Ohishi, but Oishi-san, and represents the beauty of light and dark juxtaposition that is the soft, silky texture of rice whiskey synchronized with the massive sherry influence of the cask. Big raisins, figs, and oak spice cover the nose and palate, like sherry cask Scotch whiskey, but uniquely its own in mouthfeel and aroma.
You know, a lot of times with the Japanese whiskeys, of those that we tried, you know, I'll say, or maybe like half of them, I'll say, you know, I can definitely trace this to Scotch. This one's different.
Yeah, I can see that.
So
they said raisins and figs.
Yeah.
But I guess that's
kind
the
of that
grape.
Nectary.
I get grape. So
Yeah,
I wouldn't. I can see how they get raisins.
I can
though.
get figs or like prunes.
Yeah. I was gonna say plum initially.
Yeah, like
but
that.
I held off because I couldn't quite.
Yeah,
tell.
yeah. I'm able to identify it a little easier now too. It's like a prune. There's a prune in there.
I really like it. It's
There's
pretty
a
good.
prune in my glass, and the strongness it's a whiskey strongness I'm getting.
This is so bad guy. Stop wasting my time. Or he's more like, stop wasting my time.
It's a good stretch.
Out of my way. He's my favorite character from this series.
He seems pretty cool.
Okay, so let's
You want to give it an initial rating?
let's give our initial. So quick thoughts. What do you?
This is really cool.
You like it?
I want to say like 7.5.
We can definitely start at 7.5.
Yeah, let's start at 7.5 and let's see where it goes.
Okay.
This one's kind of a dangerous whiskey in that, for me, it keeps developing.
Yeah,
So it's pretty
It was
cool.
complex around the nose.
Like,
from
if
the
you're a
first
whiskey
nosing I had
fan,
it.
yeah, but even on the taste, like on the palate,
Yeah.
like you're going to want to keep like seeing what you find. So let's see how our rating changes or if it stays steady.
Okay, guys. So our initial rating is going to be 7.5, and we're going to move on to some Guilty Gear Strive highlights. Let's go.
But damn, man, you are playing a weeb game!
This is not okay. This needs to stop now.
Eat this!
It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay? No more! Where the fuck are your parents?
かわいいです。すごいです。
Alright, so Saul, bad guy. His real name used to be Saul, good guy, but he got tired of the clean and squeaky lifestyle. Alright, thank you.
He seems pretty cool.
He is pretty cool. Back to the whiskey. So
I'm liking it.
So the other notes that we got off camera were, you said you got some maple syrup,
Yeah,
right?
I got like maple syrup. And then I get that they get the raisin, but with the maple syrup, like it can be kind of like honey, but I feel like it can be interpreted like different ways. Like it can kind of be, you know, like the different fruits you get or the different nectars. You can kind of go a bunch of different ways, but
Yeah. I definitely see that. It's really good, really desserty whiskey. It's very sweet. But onto the game real quick. I don't know if we said this yet, but the animation is just so awesome. It's like watching an anime, basically.
yeah.
The characters are done very well. The artwork's awesome. The only thing I don't really like is the names. You know, like his name is Saul, bad guy. Like, that's not very original. But I mean, then again, you look at other animes like Outlaw Star, and the main character's name is Gene Starwind.
I guess they like that kind of thing.
Oh, look at this character, Ram Lethal Valentine.
Yeah.
She's a ram, she's lethal, and she's a Valentine.
I feel like I'm back in middle school.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
Oh yeah, this I didn't
So
get.
instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame
the
beast.
beast. And then you have people fighting.
Heaven or hell.
I don't get it. Who gets it? Who knows what's going on?
So, somebody in the comments, let us know what's going on.
Right.
Oh, we still have to play the story mode. This character reminds me of a character from Gundam Wing.
Yeah.
Like, her swords, she has these floating swords, and it looks a lot like what I think the mechs in Gundam Wing would like use as weapons. This is what it looks like to me anyway.
Yeah, no, I do see that. I didn't watch the series, but yeah, from remembering the characters, I agree.
They have like these huge swords. Sometimes they have plasma swords and crazy axes and stuff. But yeah, so the whiskey is good.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
I feel like it's kind of like a serious business kind of whiskey. Like, I feel like you definitely have to be in the mood for alcohol. Like, it's definitely a nice, strong alcohol content. It's not like a light and fruity kind of thing. I like it, and it's dangerous for you whiskey fans. It's complex. Like, it kind of changes quite a bit. So for me, it's dangerous because I keep going back because it's so interesting.
Well, you know why it's dangerous, right?
Why?
It's because it's really sweet.
Right.
Like, once you get through that alcohol, once you acclimate and you get used to it, all you're getting is just this grape bomb. I guess plum, grape.
Yeah.
It's you get like a nice balance between wine and hard liquor, or whiskey, basically.
Yeah, it's really neat how they did that. I agree, but the sweetness has been consistent for me. I got it from the start. It's all the way through. But yeah, it's a little strong on the alcohol scent, but not that much. I mean, a little more than others, but you were saying how it's like a dessert drink, you feel?
I think so.
Yeah, I agree. Like an after dinner kind of thing.
Yeah, it's because it's so sweet to me.
Yeah, I agree. Like for people who like to have like a dessert coffee or something. Here's your dessert whiskey. This one definitely fits the bill.
Right, so I think the biggest factor with this Ohishi whiskey is basically the mood you're in.
Yeah, if you want like a full-bodied,
there you go.
Whiskey, this is definitely very interesting. And
well, it'll do the job, right? It's not just straight alcohol. It's not just an oak punch. It's not a cereal green malted whiskey, right? Because it's very different. It's a sherry bomb,
right?
I guess is what they call it. But there must be something in that rice that really enhances this whole
it's like it has
dessert flavor.
It kind of has that nice like sweetness of like a mochi rice, like kind of in the background. But this is totally different from Kikori.
Yeah, so Kikori, so let's just touch up on that and then give our
because that was the one other rice.
Our final review.
Yeah, rice distilled whiskey we tried.
So that was the other one. It was rice whiskey, rice distilled.
Totally different.
Yeah, so Kikori, I guess to simplify, it would be Kikori would go well with sushi. That's how I feel.
Yeah, more like
it's a background. It's very subtle. It's like almost like a sake, basically.
Yeah. Kind of middle of the ground food, like not super heavy duty, but you can have it with a nice meal, I think.
And this Ohishi whiskey would go good with like a platter of cheese.
Or steak.
Well, maybe even steak, yeah. Well, I guess basically you could say whatever would go well with red wine. Whatever food would go well with red wine would most likely go well with this.
Maybe rich food.
That red wine is or the sherry cask.
Yeah,
sherry wine comes out and it's very strong.
I feel like for like high fat foods, like fatty foods, the alcohol would cut through and maybe it would be a nice complement. But this is super cool. I'm really happy with this. I'm glad we got this.
So what do you want to do? You want to go up, or you want to stay, or you want to go?
I feel like
it deserves an 8 for
an
sure.
8. I mean, I don't mean to be just giving away 8s left and right, but we've been finding some really awesome whiskeys lately.
Yeah, I agree. I guess I'm feeling a little under the weather today, guys. Sorry, but I think if I was feeling better, I'd be able to be more like straightforward and quicker on my responses and my review. But I'm pretty sure 8 is good.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that maybe if I felt better, I might have given it an 8.5. So I hope it's just not the way that I'm a little.
Yeah. This is definitely on the higher end of the scale. Yeah.
I would say 8.
At least an 8. Yeah.
8, so it's about the same as Kikori then. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, totally different. They're very different, so it depends on your mood. This is one of those mood ones, like what mood are you in? Do you want a heavy-duty whiskey? Are you in the mood for whiskey?
Yeah.
This one is what I would reach for.
All right, so there you guys have it. We're going to give Ohishi Whiskey, Sherry Cask, 8 out of 10 VGG stars. And don't sleep on Japanese rice whiskey, guys. It's awesome.
Yeah, give it a try.
Give it a try, yeah. I kind of regret passing up Kikori all those times, and
I
even passed this up in the past too. And now I'm happy we got, we finally did it.
And they definitely they stand up to the other whiskeys.
Oh
I think.
Yeah, they're pretty badass. Yeah. So once again, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any future content and whiskey reviews.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thanks for hanging out. And if this video helped you to make a decision on purchasing a whiskey or video game, let us know in the comments and leave a thumbs up. All right, we'll see you guys next time.
But damn, man, you are playing a weeb game!